You've probably heard that building real, powerful AI automations is something that's super complicated, technical, and crazy expensive. But what if that's just not true anymore? Today, we're going to look at a brand new tool that lets literally anyone build their own custom AI agents, and you don't have to write a single line of code to do it.
Think about how this used to work, right? For years, if you wanted to automate something, you had to hire pricey developers, wait weeks for them to set it all up, and then you'd be stuck with all this complex code. Well, that whole way of doing things is out the window. Now you're the one in the driver's seat. It takes minutes, not weeks, and there is zero code.
And that's really been the roadblock for so many of us, hasn't it? This incredible power of custom AI felt like it was locked behind this huge wall of technical skills and high costs. It just wasn't accessible for the average person or small business. Until now.
So what if you could just skip all of that complexity? I mean, what if building a really powerful AI workflow was as easy as just dragging and dropping some blocks on a screen? Well, that's not a what if anymore. It's actually here.
Okay, so let's pull back the curtain on the tool that's making this all happen, the brand new ChatGPT Agent Builder. It's this visual workflow builder that OpenAI has put right inside of ChatGPT, and it's built from the ground up to turn anyone into an automation hero.
Before we get too deep, you hear this term AI agent thrown around a lot. What does it actually mean? It's really simple. Just think of it as your own personal AI employee. You give it a very specific set of instructions or workflow, and it just follows them to get stuff done for you 24/7.
Seriously, just forget everything you think you know about coding. The best way, the absolute best way to picture this is like building with Lego blocks. Each block does one specific thing, and you just click them together to build whatever you can imagine. And when you actually look inside the builder, it's not scary at all. You basically got your canvas, which is just your big open workspace. You've got the tool panel, which has all your Lego blocks, your connections to different apps and logic and stuff. And then you have the settings, where you tell each block exactly what you want it to do. That's it. Okay, theory is great, but seeing is believing, right? Let's get our hands dirty. We're going to walk through 3 real-world agents that were built completely live, just to show you how incredibly powerful this stuff is.
So first up, we have a meeting prep assistant. This is a super common problem. The process is simple. First, it connects to your Google Calendar and Drive. Then an AI block reads and analyzes all that data. And finally, it drafts a perfect summary email for you.
So, take a guess. How long do you think it took to build that entire thing? Connecting multiple apps, using AI to analyze, drafting an email. A few hours? A day? Nope. 9 minutes. A job that would have taken a developer days is now done in less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee.
And just look at the result. This isn't some garbled nonsense. It's a clean, useful, ready-to-go email summarizing the whole week. This thing just saved somebody at least an hour of boring manual prep work. It's genuinely helpful.
Okay, on to agent number 2. This one adds a really cool new layer, logic. So this smart email assistant reads your incoming emails from Gmail and figures out how urgent they are. And here's the magic part. It uses an if-then block. If an email is just normal, it'll go ahead and draft a reply for you. But if it's something important, it'll flag it so you can look at it yourself.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Am I really going to let an AI handle my email? And that's a totally fair question. This is where guardrails come in. With literally one click, you can turn on a feature that stops the agent from ever sharing sensitive info, like phone numbers or credit card details. Safety is baked right in, which is a huge deal.
All right, our last example. This one might look the simplest on the surface, but honestly, it could be the most powerful of them all. Imagine you need to do a bunch of market research. Instead of spending hours digging through Google, what if you could get a full report in less than 2 minutes?
And get this, the entire workflow is just 2 blocks. That's it. Block number 1 is the agent itself. You just give it a simple command like find info on AI video tools and give it permission to search the web. Block number 2 just ends the workflow. It's that simple. Let's just put that into perspective for a second. A human analyst, somebody who does this kind of research for a living, might take 4 hours to put a report like this together. This little 2-block agent did the same level of work in 90 seconds. The difference is just staggering.
And the report it generates is amazing. It's clean, it's summarized, it gives you the key takeaways. But look at that last bullet point. This is so important. Every single claim it makes comes with a link right back to the source where it found the information. So you don't have to worry about the AI making things up. It's all transparent and verifiable.
Okay, so we've seen some cool examples, but let's zoom out. Why is this such a big deal? This isn't just about a neat new feature. This really is a fundamental turning point in how work gets done, probably in every single business.
The value here isn't just one thing. It's like a chain reaction. When you automate all that repetitive work, you save a ton of time. That time you save directly becomes cost savings. And when you have more time and lower costs, you get a massive competitive edge.
Still seems a little abstract? Let's talk real numbers. Let's say you build a few agents that save you just 1 hour of work per day. If your time is worth, say, $50 an hour, that's over $18,000 in value that you've reclaimed over a year. And let's be honest, most of us can find way more than just 1 hour of tasks to automate.
And this brings us to what's, well, kind of an uncomfortable truth. This technology, this way of working, is becoming the new baseline. You're either going to be building agents to get ahead, or you're going to be falling behind, buried in manual tasks while your competition automates their way to the top.
But the good news is you're not starting from scratch anymore. You've seen how this works. So here's your first mission, if you choose to accept it. Go build that meeting prep agent. Why that one? Because it solves a real problem you probably have right now, and it's simple enough that you can build it in 15 minutes. It's the perfect first step.
So, we'll just leave you with this thought. You now know this is possible. You know you don't have to be a coder to build incredibly powerful AI tools. The only real question left is, what are you going to automate first?